what I'm doing right now is pure revenge. Wait. Yes, welcome to a new video where I'm gonna record the sessions so I can later look back at it and reflect on it. So let's go over the day first to see what happened. And also yesterday, we already opened up, so I need to be kind of quick. I graded this week of Tuesday, and where did we close? Below the CE. Kinda makes me feel like lower prices are not done. Look at the monthly, we have this monthly gap that it could draw into. The weekly gap we are in right now, it could go towards this little volume balance here. More looking, I prefer lower, let's say it like that. I prefer lower today. So if you look at ES as well, we did the same. Here we already took the low of Thursday. Well, actually we didn't. So yeah, we traded in. I marked this as an inverse amount. Right now it's inversed, so its wall should be act as a bearish PDOA. So yeah, we're trading it inside of it today, and then with that London low, London kill zone, so that 2 and ends on 5. Now we made a high and a low here. We took it in pre-session. We also had news PPI today, and now we're kind of like in the middle of it. So as I said, I'm more looking for lower prices, but again, I kind of like these highs as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we took it. But if I had to choose the bias, I would say lower, so I prefer short. We did exactly the same, but we didn't took this low. Took some buy side here or lunch. Since yesterday buy side is taken. People who till the stop to the lunch all got stopped out. I like this 50-minute gap. And if you look at that 50-minute gap, you see that the lower portion, or the higher portion I mean, is balanced. So we see price drop into it, goes up, goes down, goes up, eventually goes down. So this gap here on 1 minute, I would mark that gap instead of that 50-minute because I don't really want to see if lower. I don't want to see this traded into because it's balanced. If we trace from here, if we are gonna go above it, then a newly opening gap of yesterday, and then maybe leave a high. But for now, I'm yeah more leaning towards the lower, which we could trade inside of this fair gap here. So also here we left some clean highs as you see, and then we have the news P30 PPI, and PPI was here. Didn't do much on the PPI. Just before the PPI, we had like a drop lower. Could I go long? Could I go short today? I said I could go do both. I could go short and I could go long. So I'm a bit free. Dollar real quick. We simply bullish. Yesterday I was calling out these highs. We did trade to them, and then we now took the high of the week. Almost. Yeah, we did took it. I'm looking just for a continuation higher for some time. I know this suspension block when we trade away from it. Didn't even touch the CE. That's a sign of bullishness. So again, I could be going both sides. I could trade the manipulation going higher. Yes, we took this low here. Also, what I want to mention quickly is that lunch buy side isn't taken on the RTH. It is of course taken on the electronic 20 hours where we already went a little bit higher, taking on these highs. But I wouldn't mind it if the RTH does it as well. Okay, so we have SMT here now with ES, and I'm graded this wick. What I first want to see, if I'm gonna do something, I want to see this gap gets reclaimed. It's aligning with the daily inversion gap low. So some smooth highs here. We are going quick. And now made it win higher. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Could have I entered a little bit earlier? Yes, but I didn't expect us to go with this speed. So yeah, but I'm not done. It's not done. Okay, the first plan was to maybe go look for some sort of long. Watch yes a little bit, but we couldn't get it. And that's completely fine. I'm not mad at it. We still could go lower today because my bias is still bearish. So we're now trading inside of that 50-minute gap. It's kind of just the same as yesterday where we just take some smooth highs and goes lower. Here, that buy side here, same as NQ. So YM is also going up. We see dollar going down a little bit, not much, doing nothing. If we close above this, then I'm seeing this as an inversion. So yes, we just engineered that buy side, so we didn't take that buy side on the yes. Let's see. So now it traded down towards this down candles. So here it could do this. Right now, just go again. Boom, 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 boom. What can't do this? Boom, 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 boom. This thing's okay. We have a new 4-hourly candle as well, so it's the 10 o'clock right now. That's a powerful time because we have a new 1-hourly and a new 4-hourly. Yeah, so I'm gonna buy one here and put my stop simply here. So yeah, now I want to see it stay in the upper portion here. So now it's trading inside of that upper portion of that 50-minute gap, and I don't want to see that. If you look at 50-minute, this is also like balanced price here. See that? If it trades towards the new day opening gap here, the 50%, I'm probably gonna go break even. But let's say I really see it. Okay, I'm wrong right here. We could maybe look for some sort of move lower, like reversal for hourly here, and not for a continuation. What's gonna happen then is, so let's say I'm gonna get stopped out. We inverse this gap. This becomes a breaker. So we see all the signs of lower prices, right? We go below this. We're gonna go below the breaker, make a breaker, go below it, and we go again below the new opening gap. I could take it. If I had a partial, I would have taken a partial here on the new opening gap CE. Okay, so trade inside of that chain state delivery really needs to go from here. Because it doesn't look that good because now we're closing below that very gap I was watching yesterday. Okay, we get stopped. Okay, that's a heavy stop, but it's fine. Okay, so I was wrong right here on the mark. Okay, let's now not stress or revenge trade, just wait. So we now mark this as a potential inversion. We mark this as a very gap for lower prices. So if we close below this new wick opening gap, I'm gonna go short. So then it's telling me, okay, we're gonna go lower. There's a unicorn here. Becomes, no, it's not, yeah, it's a unicorn. So it becomes now a breaker. Okay, so this is the last, this new wick opening gap of today. And this 5 minute, that's like the last. And I think if he inverses new wick opening gap, I'm gonna go short. Put my stop above the breaker and simply look for sells. Come out here and go short. Put my stop up here. And I'm looking for, I think C of the RTH is reasonable for me. After this, I'm done. So if I'm taking a loss, I'm done. If I take a win, I'm also gonna be done. There's a version and an order block. It's beautiful. We have like a lot of videos. So yeah, in the beginning, I already said in the session when I began, I prefer shorts over longs, but I'm open to both. But I just didn't like how we trade inside the bite. I don't know why we trade in here. Like that doesn't make sense for me. Then I thought we're gonna at least maybe go for that new day opening gap. I like the close. I would close inside of it still. No worries. Yeah, we fucked. Yeah. Ah, that hurts, man. Okay, now I should be careful because I could do something stupid that ends up me blowing the whole account. I'm kind of tempted to go in again, of course. But yeah, my woo is 2 trades in a day. So that 5 minutes tells me lower. 15 minute tells me not much. You could say both. You could argue both sides on the 15 minute. 1 minute, yeah. If you're just failing this PD arrays here, this 3 PD arrays, then I'm simply looking for this. What is ES saying? We have loads of buy sides still above us. Bias, yes, of course. I'm more leaning towards that lower price as well. I don't know if I should do anything, man. Like I took a heavy hit today, man. I really did. I'm back all the way break even. Yesterday I was around 500 in profit. Took a heavy loss today. Well, I'm not even that emotional. I'm just chilling, you know. Okay, see, if you can now inverse this gap, I'm gonna go short. You also have this wick here. Yes, inverse that gap. You see, dollar sales still climbing higher. Those days where you take a heavy loss, those days are like the days where you really need to be strong with yourself because that's like a day where you could be hurt pretty easily. So and again, so while I'm training here, I'm breaking my rules, you know, just knowingly that I'm breaking my rules here. Okay, so we had a 1 minute break here, and we had that we traded again inside of it after trading into the first presented and the RTH high of today. We see dollar still moving higher. We have yes, yeah, we do have those equal highs here, but just by looking at the market, it just makes a little bit more sense for me to say it's gonna go lower. This 5 minute gap, we're taking out sell side and buy side, so I think like the real move should occur right now. Taking some sell side and buy side, real move for me probably is the sell side here. Yeah, we're already closing above those levels. This is not good. Ay, 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 ay. My stops get filled again. I'm not proud of myself here. I'm simply wrong, and I can't just accept it. I don't know what I'm doing, man. Yeah, this is my biggest losing day. And I don't know why I'm still looking at this chart because I only can do dumb things here right now. Just probably still the sell side because we didn't inverse that breaker and we didn't inverse here. What I'm doing right now is pure revenge. It's pure revenge of me seeing that profit go all the way up and then and then see it all go down, and I'm just simply staring at the screen, seeing candlestick sprint and pushing a button. Still not close. It should now deliver, but I'm not proud of this trade. I shouldn't be doing this. Like I can now take the profit and move on with my day. See, yes, here that sells out of the RTH. Do have a lot of highs here, but I'm still looking for that Tuesday low maybe to be traded out there too again. Wait. Yeah, I'm just completely breaking my bullish here. Like just gonna break even, $400, and I'm kind of break even again, and then I'm done for the day. I can't be proud of today. I'm gonna go out. So I went out. Am I proud of today? No. I have to do some good work today. I started with 450, so I lost 240 today. Yeah, we now started. Yeah, we hit it total, so we could have made a little bit more there. So here are the executions. You see that we went long, got stopped out here, traded back towards RTH low, or the RTH high, I mean, traded above. Again, we marked this breaker right here and this very gap here to be red. Just close it, the bodies there. I was looking, okay, what do we do on this Favre gap? Eventually, we inversed it, so I went short. 2 micros, not 1. Why? Because I wanted my money back. So went in with 2, just because of the revenge. Just waited 1 more. Is this a horrible setup? No, but it's simply against my rules. I say I have 2 trades. I'm not gonna do 4 trades. You know, I broke my rule and then I broke it again. So that shows you something that I'm still not having myself under control actually on the chart. So we learn, we step away from the chart, we're gonna edit this video, we're gonna take a walk outside. This performance is maybe one of my worst ones. Yeah, but yeah, we're gonna go off the chart now before I'm gonna go crazy. Yes. Okay, so I'm quickly gonna explain it because I just wanna look. My journal wasn't the best at the moment because I wasn't making pictures. I was just on the chart pushing buttons. So quickly want to go over what did I do wrong on the chart. So the first trade at continuation, when we had that 1 minute gap inversed, I was just looking at this Padilla array, just like, okay, I don't want to see it much go higher, and it did. But does that then mean that you're gonna go take a long from it for previous day high? You know, eventually we did take previous day high. Could be something because Trim said something as well that's manipulating all. I don't know what's happening there. But why this trade isn't good is even if we are gonna go here, and maybe we do go from here, right? But because of not 930 not really have a significant manipulation on NQ, yes, you could argue it. It's reasonable to have some people get stopped out also because of the overnight we have been going up as well. You see here the first short, I think that it was just a little bit low in the portion that I could have catched because you have this breaker and this very put a trade again inside of it, yes. But for some reason I entered a little bit later on this new recovery cap high and not on the breaker. Let's say for example this breaker, I would put my stop here, it would have been fine. The worst thing could happen was a break even then. So I think that I waited a little bit for too much confirmation for this. I think this breaker is just perfect entry. Why not enter on the breaker when you have a very gap above it? I waited a little bit more, so I'm not that mad at the trade. It's not my worst trade or something, but I think the stop doesn't really make sense if that, you know, because it just simply could. So then I need to have my stop here that it's gonna become like a one-on-one, and I'm not really into like the one-on-ones. Maybe later in the future gonna go for a little bit less RR, but for now I'm doing good with like a little bit more RR. So that's why I put my stop here. This trade, third trade, I'm not even that mad at it. With this wick here that was close below with the new coming gap. And we had an inversion here as well. They marked that here. So I'm not mad at this trade. We took this high. So for it to then take this one more time is maybe a little bit unfortunate, I would say. There's something I could have done something wrong with here, but I'm not mad at that trade right there. I'm simply not mad at that trade. If I took it again and took a loss, I'm not mad at it. It's fine. And then the second trade when the time was good, when was that? In the last macro here. We did it once more and we simply broke the rules today. 2 trades and then a revenge trade on the fourth one because I went in with 2 micros with already taken 3 losses. So that was a revenge trade. Doesn't mean the setup was completely wrong. Just means I shouldn't be allowed to trade and I did it. So I broke my rules. So I'm not So I'm not happy what I did today. I'm a little bit disappointed, but I'm not gonna let this influence the next trading day. And I'm just gonna keep it a little bit tomorrow, a little bit chill. So I'm just gonna go one micro and probably just one trade and be done. Because after this day, I probably need to like step back a little bit. But yeah, that will be it for today. If you watch this and you're still watching here and you still here, I appreciate it. I hope you all did have a great day then. And I hope that you have a better trading day that I had because this this is not good. I'll see you tomorrow or next week.